Nigga got that motherfucking Fed look. Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with soul.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on major league and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, keep it moving. Pursue your dreams, that's how you do it. Yeah. Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on major league and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, keep it moving. Pursue your dreams, that's how you do it. Yeah. It all starts with a statement. Next step is visualization. Step 3, continue affirmations. Accompanied by faith, all based in action, moving in direction of the damn thing. Don't let nothing get in your way, doing the damn thing. When it seems like all is failed, keep your mind focused, moving so you don't fail. Cause it's easy to stop, hard as ever to keep going. So many failures, why should I keep going? I got vision, therefore I see it finish. Only way to do that is to see it finish. If you got a plan, put your all in it. Life's an obstacle course, put your all in it. Across the line, yeah, we all finish. Choose a place, all that matters is that you finish. Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on major league and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, keep it moving. Pursue your dreams, that's how you do it. Yeah. Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on major league and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, keep it moving. Pursue your dreams, that's how you do it.
Keith Banks. What's up, man? What's going on? February 28th. Last day of the month. Chilling hard. See the whole crew in here. What's up with y'all, man? Jamil, what's up? Miami Soldier. Christian Alexander, what's up? What's going on? I need y'all to talk to me, man. Talk to me. Talk to me. Marcus Peoples, long time no see. Long time no see.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Nigga got that motherfucking Fed look. Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with soul. Yes, it is. Give me an applause. Give me an applause. All right, so I was just thinking, I feel pretty good tonight. And I'm chilling. And I'm alone. I grew up a loner. I grew up as an only child. I've been a loner all my life. And I'm comfortable being alone by myself. I'm cool with entertaining myself. I used to play with myself. I would play basketball with myself. I would play Monopoly by myself. I would play the electric football games by myself. I would play my racetrack by myself. I grew up by myself. I grew up as an only child. So I got no problem being alone. But I wanted to make the distinction. And I wanted to get some clarification on two very different, often confused circumstances. Being lonely and being alone are two entirely different things. Being lonely is desiring the company of a group of people or of a particular person, and a feeling of abandonment, despair, rejection, abandonment. That's totally different from being alone. See, being alone, a nigga could still be money. Being alone, homegirl, homeboy could be content. Being alone, my man could be at peace. Being alone, he can be totally secure and she can be totally at rest. Being alone, there is no feeling of needing to have company, desiring company. If company comes, it's cool. If company don't come, it's still cool. Being lonely, you're seeking comfort from outside of yourself. You're seeking company. You're seeking a knock at the door. You're seeking a phone call. You're seeking a text. You're seeking attention when you're lonely.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
When you alone, if the phone ring, cool. If it don't ring, I'm still cool. Being alone and chilling by myself, chilling hard. If somebody knock at the door, cool. If they don't knock at the door, cool. If they text me, cool. If they don't text me, cool. If they FaceTime me, cool. If they don't FaceTime me, I'm still cool. Because I'm alone and I'm all right. Two entirely different frames of mind, two entirely different self-perceptions, two entirely different vantage points, two entirely different perspectives. Some people, and I'm one of them, cool with being alone. Cool. Is the audio good? Is the audio good? Shout out to the audience. Is the audio good? Is the audio good? Check me out. We good on the audio tip? Somebody let me know. Audio good. Prototype. James Davis say we good. I'm alone. I got my fish tank. Look at my fish tank. Sometimes I seek refuge and I seek comfort by being by myself. I seek that out first. I can be invited to a gathering with a bunch of people or have an invitation to a function and be like, nah, man, I appreciate the invite, man, but I'm a chill. I'm a chill. And I come home to my crib and I be in my rest. I come home to my rest. I be in my rest by myself. And I be fine. Hardly ever lonely. I'm only usually lonely if I'm accustomed to spending time with a woman. I've grown accustomed to spending a lot of time with a woman and we have a falling out or a breakup or a disagreement and uh you know, I miss her, then I'm lonely because I'm used to her having around. But yeah, nah, man, nah. I'm cool with being alone. There's a difference. And from the outside looking in, people will have a tendency to think that when you by yourself all the time that you lonely. Nah, that's you. You be lonely because you desire attention, acceptance, and approval from others. You desire to be a part of a group. I have no desire to do any of that. Like I say, I grew up as an only child pretty much my whole life. And I learned how to entertain my own self. You know, when I went outside, I had friends. I would play football or stickball or tag or hide and go seek or basketball or whatever we were playing. And then when I went in the house, I was by myself. And I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. There's nothing wrong, in my opinion, with being alone. You know, and if you're lonely, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. Keith Banks, does a lonely life and a simple life go hand to hand, in your opinion? Well, I don't know what a lonely life is, Keith. I don't know what a lonely life is because I'm not lonely. I prefer a simple life. I like it simple. That's what I prefer. The Barber 921, I can go to the movies by myself. They would clown me for that. If I want to see a movie and I don't feel like taking no honey with me, I'll wake up and I'll go to a matinee, the before noon joint, and get the cheap ticket. If you go to the matinee, the ticket is usually half price of what the full ticket is when you go during premium times, which is later on in the afternoon. I've been going to the movies by myself. I've been doing that. I remember when Gladiator came out, I went to see Gladiator. That movie moved me so much. I went to see Gladiator 3 times, 3 days in a row. Every day for 3 days in a row. And I went by myself. When I go to the casino to play poker, I go by myself. When I used to go to the club, when I used to club back in the day, I go by myself. I might meet some niggas there, But I drove there by myself. And when I got ready to leave, I left. There's nothing wrong with being alone. Nothing at all. And to those people that prefer to be in relationships and be married and do all of that, and nothing wrong with that either. More power to you. All the best to you. But I guess this is for Carmichael. What's up, man? Y'all see all of my members are in here. And you see that I acknowledge all of my members. The members are the dudes that got the green next to their name. And I'm going to give y'all the link if you want to do that. I'm going to give you the link joint if you want to become a member of the channel. And you see that anytime a member, there's the link for the membership. Pin the message to the top. Let's pin the message to the top. You see that when any of my members ask a question or say anything, you see that I give them high priority because they pay $10 a month to be a member of this channel. So I got to show them some love because they support me. This is really for the young dudes who think that because they don't have a lot of friends. Ow, get him, Sean. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, before we go any further, let's be friends. How many of us have them? Friends, ones we can depend on. Friends is a word we use every day, but most of the time we use it in the wrong way. Now, you can look the word up again and again, but the dictionary doesn't know the meaning of friends. And if you ask me, I couldn't be much help because a friend's somebody you judge for yourself. When I was in my teens and my 20s, you don't have a right understanding of life, and you think that the group of people you hang around that you see all the time, those are your friends. And you give them that term because you're young and you're dumb. You don't really have an understanding of life. You haven't lived. You don't know nothing. You think you know everything, but you really don't know nothing. And then as you grow older, if you get lucky enough to age and get seasoned with life and get some experience and survive it, you'll learn that your only true real friend who gonna be there with you come thick or thin when the chips is down is gonna be yourself. There's nothing wrong with being alone. You gotta understand that part. Sometimes being alone can be a beneficial thing because then I can concentrate my thoughts, I can monopolize my time, and I can harness my concentration and my dedication and my focus and my ingenuity and my creativity. I can hone it in on something I'm trying to do when I'm alone. It's a lot easier. Nothing wrong with rolling by yourself. Nothing at all. Don't never let nobody make you think it's something wrong with that. When have I felt lonely? You feel lonely when you're in pain, when you're hurting. I need everybody to go to YouTube and follow my man. You see that bright orange strip just came up on the screen. It's called The People's Progression on Instagram. The People's Progression on YouTube. Sean G, I'm just paying my tuition fees to this here Sean G Academy. All this knowledge that you're dropping isn't in vain. Rod D, what's up? To the younger dudes, work on your craft. You got something that you're trying to do. You got a vision that you want to achieve. And the best way that you could do your best work, where you can bring your entire mind, you must bring your entire mind on it in order to facilitate and what's the word I was looking for? It was just on the front of my cerebral cortex. You're working on something, and the quickest way for you to bring it to fruition, that was the word. That's it.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
To bring your thoughts, to bring your plan, to bring your vision. We're not going to say dreams, because dreams, everybody got a dream, but they ain't doing nothing to do that. That's for people that's dreaming. That's what they doing. What we say here is the vision. You have this vision in your mind of where you want to go. And man, you got to block everything and everybody out. And you got to put your entire mind on it. You got to put your entire mind on it. I remember when I first got this apartment. Quan, what's up, man? I see you, man. Quan got the wrench. Be careful with my wrench, dudes. Rod D in here with the wrench. Quan in here with the wrench. If you come in here with the buffoonery, you will get hit in the ear with the wrench. You will be carried out. When I came home from prison, when I first got this apartment, there was nothing in this apartment. There wasn't nothing in here. And I didn't have no YouTube channel. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have no YouTube channel. I didn't have no YouTube channel. And I started writing my book. And did I have a TV? I had a TV. I got a TV right there. I don't even watch that TV. I got a brand new LG. How many inches? 47 inch, 50? LG. I don't even watch that TV. And I came in here and I started writing my book. And I would come in here and I would be alone. And I would be lonely when little Sean wasn't here. Because me and his mother was at war at the time on the child support custody joint. And she used to, you know, take him. I wouldn't see him for like a month. And I'd be devastated. I'd be missing him. I would be lonely. I would be lonely because I would be missing him. But suffice to say, I used that time to write 3 books. I was fresh out of prison. Nobody was checking for me. Nobody was looking for me. And the thing is this, you gotta let neglect become your ally. Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul. You gotta let the neglect become your ally. Your homegirls neglecting you, your homeboys neglecting you, your man neglecting you, your lady neglecting you. For the dudes, for the ladies, your man neglecting you, your family neglecting you, your old school homegirls, for the ladies neglecting you, your old homeboys neglecting. People are neglecting you. They not calling you. They not looking for you. You let that be your friend. You let that be your friend. That's what I did. Because nobody was interested in me when I first came out of prison. I had no YouTube channel. I had nothing. You know, I had fell off. I had took a fall. I had took a fall. And everybody thought Sean G was done. And nobody was looking for me. And I said, well, Sean, this is the time. This is good. You use this time. Nobody's calling your phone. Nobody got your phone number. You use this time to make real your vision. Use this time to bring your vision to fruition, to materialize the vision in your mind. And I sat down and I wrote 3 books. I wrote 3 books right here in this apartment. It wasn't nothing in here. Me and Sean had a couple mattresses. Wasn't nothing in here. I went and bought all of the furniture in this house. Every piece of furniture in this house is used. Good job, Sean, for buying used furniture from the clean out spot. What's that name? Rick's Clean Outs in Garfield, New Jersey. That stand that the TV on is used, that bookcase is used, this desk is used, that table is used. All of Sean's dressers, drawers, all of my dressers and end tables, the table in the kitchen, all the chairs, this chair, everything. I didn't buy nothing new. I didn't have no money. I didn't buy nothing new. Nothing new except my mattresses. Somebody bought them for me. Somebody bought them for me. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. But I was so determined. I was so alive. I was so full of life. I was so full of zest. I was so full of enthusiasm. I was so happy to be free and released from federal prison. I was so motivated to make a comeback because I made an oath to myself. I said, man, I'm finna come back. I'm finna come back. The self-confidence I had lost, I had got it back. I said, I'm finna come back. And I was all alone, and I used that time, neglect. Let neglect be your ally. Write that down. Write that down right now. I'm gonna let neglect be my ally. I'm gonna let neglect be my ally. And I practiced that same, I had wrote that down on a piece of paper. I wrote that down on a piece of paper. And I adhere to that maxim now. If, when Sean be by his mother and I be here by myself, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get with no honey and nothing like that. I'm just chilling. Like Matt Dillon ain't robbing, ain't stealing. I said, Sean, just go in the crib and edit some videos. Go in the crib and post some of your lives to Spotify, your Spotify channel. You can follow me on Spotify too. The podcast was sold. Go in the crib and look at your charts in the stock market. Go in the crib and order some shirts or whatever you need. Order your books. Just go and make use of your free time while you're alone. Make use of your free time while you're alone. Because as you grow, as your business grows, and as your vision becomes a reality, more and more people, there's going to be more and more demand and requests for your time that's going to take you away from your ability to build your vision. So while you got the time to work on your plan, do it. Do it. And I'm always working. I just sent a letter to YouTube. I sent them an email and I typed up a letter and sent it to their legal department. And I told them that the medical misinformation warning strike that they put on my channel, and they've put a visibility filter on my channel, which prevents your channel from growing and getting exposure to other potential subscribers other than the ones you already have. Once YouTube shadow bans or censors you, they limit your growth. This is why you see my subscriber numbers stay the same. And I just sent them a letter, typed up my own letter, and I sent it to their legal department. And I laid out what would happen, dates and all that, and sent word. So if something happens, cool. If it don't, I'm still cool. But it was something I needed to do. And I came in here when it was by myself and I typed it up. I'm going to send another one to Instagram probably tomorrow, because they wilding on my Instagram page. So I can get things done when I'm alone. I can get a lot done. And what I want to achieve, shout out to my nigga People's Progression. What's up, Pat? What I want to achieve is I want to let you guys know that you're not whack because you're alone. You're not corny because you're not alone. You're not unimportant because you're not constantly posting 57-second Instagram clips of you with a group of people. Those are only pictures. those are only 59-second Instagram clips. There's 84,600 seconds in a day. 1,440 minutes in a day. So, don't judge your insides by other people's outsides. Don't do that. Make your time while you're alone. Make your time while you're alone work for you. This is what I did in prison. When I went to prison, I wasn't in there to, all I played was chess. I would play chess every day. After we came back in from recall, 2:15, 2:30 recall. They would recall. All inmates report back to their housing units in preparation for the noon meal. Recall. The compound is now closed. They would say that over the loudspeaker. You could hear that all over the compound, and you see everybody making their move back to their unit. And then we would eat like about 4:50, 4:55, 5 o'clock. They would call the first unit down to eat. So I would always play chess from recall till we went to went to dinner. And, but I didn't watch no TV, very, very rarely, sporting events. But I wasn't watching no BET. I wasn't watching ESPN. I wasn't going hanging out on the handball court. I wasn't going down the rec to shoot a lot of pool. I was there to prepare myself for my comeback, for my release, because I had an out date that was quick. I was already short before I went in there. So I made that time work for me. I got more done in them 16 months. I was in there for 15 months, 15 days, and 19 hours. And I made that work for me. I was, I jerked off here and there, shoot the shit, kick the willy bobo, lean on the wall, go down in the handball court and talk shit and shit like that, or be in the unit, posted up against the bunk bed, kicking the willy bobo with, arguing and stuff. I did that, but for the most part, I had a purpose. And I was alone. You're alone when you're in prison. And I said, man, I got to make this here work for me. And that's where I really honed my discipline and my ability to block everything and everybody out and to focus and to put my all into what I was doing. And when I got out, I came home and I brought that same discipline to my life on the outside. And this is the result. 7 years later, 28 million views on YouTube later, 3 books later, box of Scullies later. I got the gray Scully and the black Scully. Get that joint right there. A Scully better than your Scully. Your Scully ain't no good. Your Scully got holes in it. Your Scully got a rip in it, man. I got the hoodie with soul right there. You go to hoodie with soul, all kind of t-shirts. Spotify later. The podcast with soul. The YouTube channel, Sean G Motivation, Instagram, Facebook. I came home and I got busy. I wasn't playing. I wasn't playing. You know, I wasn't playing, man. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing for me to talk about. And I started a window cleaning business. I started a window cleaning business, and the rest is history. The rest is history. The rest is history. I ain't getting no welfare, no food stamps, no government aid, no government assistance, no nothing, man, no nothing, man. And I started, man, one day at a time, and I was alone, all alone. And it's okay. And I was content. I was happy. I was happy. I got no problem being alone, man. Ain't nothing wrong with being by yourself. Don't never think something is wrong with you because you by yourself. Don't never think that. You know, some of the greatest thinkers, some of the greatest sages and contemplators and wise men that have come through here have um, had their greatest epiphanies in their solitary moments, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In their solitary moments, they have done their best work. Yeah. So it's two entirely different things, man. Being lonely and being alone. People that be alone, it's a choice. It's a conscious decision. It's a conscious choice that I want to be alone. No, I don't want to go. I don't want no company. I don't want to talk on the phone. I'm going to turn my phone off. I'm going to turn the computer off. I'm going to turn the music off, and I'm going to read a book. You know, or I'm going to I got my book right there. That book right there on my heater has 5,001 chess problems of some of the greatest chess players. Who is it? Pulaski? What's his name? Polska. And I'll take that book and I'll get my chess set and set up some chess scenarios and be in here by myself, quiet, just playing chess, working on my mind by myself. That's right. That's right. This is war. It's you against 8 billion people. And ain't nobody coming to your rescue. You gotta face that reality. It's war. And it's you against 8 billion people. Oh, man. This was my first shirt that I ever made. This is my first shirt I ever made. I don't even make this shirt no more. This is the first. I was selling these shirts for $10. Look at this. This is the first shirt. This is the first shirt I ever made. Look at that. This shirt has been discontinued. When I first started selling this shirt, it was $10. And when I first started selling my book, it was $10. I was selling them out my car. Now, this shirt has been discontinued, but I have other shirts, but they're $75 and up. I got a few $25. I got a few $25 welfare shirts for those of y'all on welfare. But my other shirts are for the players, or for the visionaries, or for the leaders, for the generals, for the sages, for the seers, for the great thinkers, for those that are able to materialize their vision in their mind. Those are for. I got a $325 hoodie. It's too much for you. You can't afford it. You broke. Can't afford it. Go buy a $50 hoodie. Go buy a $75 hoodie from somebody else, where the string is going to come out and the sleeve is going to come unattached. These are designer. All my stuff is designer. Exclusive brand. Better than any European brand out of Paris, Milano, France, Italy. My brand is the best because I'm better than them. They engage in pedophilia and child mutilation and one world government and all of that and world destruction. I don't engage in none of that. My brand is a brand of power, love, love of self. So that's what it is. But yep, one step at a time. I've been at this since 2018, 5 years. I've been at this for 5 years. The beginning of 2018, yep, 5 years. I got 60 months into this business, man. From nothing to where I'm at now. Long way. Long way. But I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I think like a winner. I walk like a winner. I talk like a winner. I look like a winner. My results, I get results. I get results. Like me or love me or hate me, like me or hate me, like me or don't like me. Can't never front on the fact that I'm a tremendous entrepreneur. Tremendous. 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 And everybody's not going to be an entrepreneur. Everybody's not cut out to be an entrepreneur. And that's okay too. It's okay to have a job. You're not a less of a person because you're not an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. It takes a special kind of individual to be an entrepreneur. Special kind of talent. You have to be bent for it. You have to be built for it. Yep. Shout out to my man Julius. Yo, Julius, what up? Shout out to my man Julius. I gotta go meet this guy, man. I'm supposed to go meet this dude who's got a music studio. I'm getting ready to go into the studio, man. I'm gonna put a musical thing together. I'm gonna take some of my speaking, some of my clips where I'm speaking on some of my videos on my Instagram, and I'm gonna put some music over them. So like turn them into songs, but it's not gonna be rap. It's gonna be spoken word with the beat. That's gonna be fly. I'm gonna come up. I want to make my own beats. I'm gonna get some studio time. I'm gonna go buy me some studio time. I'm gonna make me some beats, and I'm gonna put some of my spoken word videos over the beat and make an album. Yes, I am. Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul. Yes, it is. Stop being scared. Barber 921, you already know that's gonna be money, man. I should have been did that. One of my subscribers from Gary, Indiana, he's got a radio show out there, and he follows the channel, and he sent me some stuff. He made some beats, and he took some of my spoken word videos and put it over the beat, and it was dope. You know, those that he did for me wouldn't work because he used somebody else's beat. So, you know, you can't use anybody else's beats. And I don't want to go online. I don't want to go online and buy, you know, free internet beats. I'm gonna go into the studio. I'm gonna make my own beat, my own beats, and I'm gonna put my spoken word over it and sell it. Oh man, I'm a hustler, man. I think that might work. I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna try it anyway, though. If it don't work, so at least I tried. Can't be afraid to fail. Cannot be afraid to fail. If you are afraid to fail, you are going nowhere fast. Cannot be afraid to fail. You gotta try. You're gonna lose money when you fail. You gotta be willing to bet your money on yourself and go for it. Gotta be willing to go for it. You gotta take a risk. Gotta take a risk. Oh man. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. I gotta go up to the street and meet this guy. See what's up with him in the studio joint. I appreciate y'all coming through. And remember, friends, be careful who you think is your friend and who ain't. Remember, who's your friend?